Yo. Welcome to another episode of the CheckDown. I'm your co-host, Smitty Eagle. I got my other three co-hosts here. How you feeling, J Mick?
Man, I'm feeling real good this week, man. I mean, like my college team, whipping on Florida. So, man, I'm feeling real good right now.
Ooh, this nigga getting started early.
Y'all get started early, boy.
He's getting started early.
How you feeling? How you feeling, Kicker?
Feeling real good, Well, I ain't gonna speak on my college teams, but my NFL team, you feel me? 6-2.
Hello.
6-2,
Sir, how you feeling, man?
Hey man, I'm here today. Dragging, but I'm here.
Man, feel the same way he felt 3 weeks, man. It's like,
we gonna get into that. We are gonna get into that. But man, hey, it was a good week last week, man. Few teams got upset. Few teams got their first wins. You know what I mean? So it was a good week, for some. You know what I'm saying? But Coles had to insert himself in the comments. We are gonna dog walk you just like my boy sitting next to me dog walked you. You don't want none of this, man.
Oh, man.
You know what? Look. I usually wear a subtle eagle thing. You know what I mean? I don't really come on here, but I came on here today with my Kelly on, man. With my Hurts on, man. I felt a little some type of way. I knew you was gonna be here. I felt it. I felt it in the atmosphere, man. Ain't no ducking smoke. Man, if anybody want to see me duck smoke, you could have caught me Monday when I was giving y'all the hell on Birds of Broad Street. Now, if y'all want to go back and rewatch that, y'all can. Ain't no ducking smoke. I don't duck nothing.
Only thing might be helping Cole is that they playing in date is a 1:00 game because that might help them out because you know how they show up on them primetime games.
Yeah,
and Cole, don't bring up them goddamn G-men, man, because we know they sorry as shit, so that shit don't count, man.
At all, man.
First game of the week, don't count.
Yeah, man. So I'm let's see, man. College slate today. So we got LSU, Alabama, man. So how y'all feel about that game, man? How y'all feel that's gonna go, J Mick? I think J Mick muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. My bad. This game is funny, man, because like these are teams play every year. And I believe last year the Tigers beat them. I think it was by 1 or 2 points or whatever. But this year the game in Tuscaloosa. So for me, this is a hard game to call, honestly. Like I think LSU can beat Alabama, but the problem is LSU ain't got no defense, bro. Like their defense is bad, and Bama's defense is a lot better than theirs. But for Bama, for me, it's the quarterback. Like the quarterback is a real issue, man. Like he'd be making some throws and he'd be missing some throws. But just to get to it, I think I'm gonna take Bama because I just think like it's the revenge factor. Like this is one of the reasons why they didn't make it to the college football playoff last year. So I'm gonna roll with Alabama.
I like Alabama in this game too, man. Like I was going back and forth with people. Oh man, LSU. I'm like, bro, y'all struggle with Alabama, man. Y'all do. It just happens like that. LSU, your defense ain't really all that legit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just ride with them boys, man. I'm gonna ride with them boys. Kicker, how you feel about LSU Alabama, man?
I'm rolling with the LSU Tigers. I ain't gonna lie. I think LSU might be too much for them, man.
You mean offensively? Because their defense kind
Yeah.
of low
I
key.
mean, I mean offensively, but I think also I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Like I think it's probably be up in like the 70s. Like I think it's gonna be a back and forth type thing.
Okay,
See what I'm
okay.
saying? Yeah.
Certified. Do you have an opinion today? I mean, come on now. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, these two teams that I'm familiar with, you know what I'm saying?
okay,
So
okay.
I feel the same. I really don't know, man. I think the line is about right. I like Alabama at 3.5 at 3. Um, LSU can put up points in bunches, man, but their defense is some cheeks. The last time that I really watched, well, not the last time. The first game that I watched was when they lost the what's that? Texas. I think that was week 2 of the college season or whatever. The defense is a lot better, man. I like Alabama's linebackers, but um, what's my boy Daniels? If Daniels can get loose on Alabama, man, it might be a long night. It might be a
True,
long day. It might be
true.
a long day. So I don't know. I like I probably if you had to force me to put something down, I take his rushing yards prop. I don't know what it is, but he definitely gonna get over 50 yards rushing.
Okay, okay. Well, J Mate, since the next game yours, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take off, man.
Yeah. So I mean, before I take off into my game, I mean, one prop that I like in the Bama game is neighbors yards, and they anytime touchdown, man. Because I mean, the boy be balling week in and week out. Like it
I
doesn't matter
love
who
it.
they
I
play.
love it. I love that. I love
But I
that.
mean, yeah, I mean, let's get to it, man. That's our, you know, I mean, yeah. So I mean, so when it comes to Georgia and Missouri, like, so I mean, obviously I'm a Georgia fan. I mean, like I ride or die with the Bulldogs, and like every Saturday or whatnot. I mean, the important thing to know is that like we used to struggle with Missouri when we played them in Missouri. Fortunately for us, this game is. I mean, this game is going to be played in Athens, so and it's not a nighttime game or nothing like that. Obviously, like I like my squad in the game. I definitely think we're going to win. Now the spread I believe is 14.5. I mean that's a little bit much for a top 15 team. But I do think that Georgia comes into this game not really getting the respect. They're in a similar spot they was in last year when the college football rankings came out. Because if y'all don't know, when the rankings came out last year, Tennessee was number 1 and we were number 3, and we were playing them that same week. And Tennessee was number 1 based upon the fact that they had beat Bama the week before, and I mean, like the country was riding high on them or whatnot. And I think it's sort of the same thing because like Georgia, like we're back-to-back champs. And we weren't ranked number 1, we were ranked number 2, which I mean number 2 ain't bad or nothing. But I think the team takes that personally, like because I think they believe that they are the best team in the country. And I believe that they're gonna cover that 14.5. Prop wise, I would definitely take Carson Beck on his yards. I would definitely take a sneaky play is Delp. So like Delp is the backup tight end. Obviously, like Brock Bowers is out, so I would take Delp for his yards
He out
personally. So
again?
Brock Bowers had that what's it called, like that I think it's like the tight rope surgery for his high ankle sprain. So like
Oh damn.
he's gonna be out 4 to 5 weeks, and he had that 2 weeks ago. So at the earliest, I believe he'll be back for the SEC championship game. So that's what they're looking at for him to come back. So but I mean, like the thing about it was we didn't really miss a beat last week. I mean, like we was beating the shit out of Florida. I mean, I think at the beginning of the third quarter, it was like 40-7 or something like that, and then like they scored two trash touchdowns. So I mean, like we pretty much handled Florida. I mean, like I said, like I mean, Bowers wasn't there. I mean, like Delp stepped in. Obviously, Delp's not Bowers. I mean, but the team didn't miss a beat, so I'm pretty much expecting the same.
Well, kicker, I'm gonna let you get in here, man. It's your turn.
My bad. I was trying to find my house key. Yeah. I mean, I like Georgia, but I think Missouri might pull off the upset today. Or not that, at least gonna cover the spread. Sorry, J Mick. I just feel like it's one of them games.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Um, If they pull off the upset, this would be a crazy upset. But I'm going to ride with Georgia until proven otherwise. Y'all got to win this game, bro. Like it's no way Missouri should be in here. I know they play in the SEC or whatever, but they're not competition. They're not competition. I like Georgia. I like them to cover the spread, 14 and a half. It's gonna be a good game. Certified, you ain't trying to get in on this one, right? Because you don't know nothing about Missouri, right?
I don't know, bro. I don't like Brock not being there. To be honest with you, and the point that's a lot of points, bro. That's a lot of points. But Georgia got a lot. Georgia and the Eagles, man, they kind of similar. It's like I don't know how they gonna win the game, but they found out a way to win the game. So, um, but I think it's gonna be close though. But I'm gonna go with Georgia.
Okay. Okay. The next game on the slate is Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State. Um, It's a difficult game because it's one of those in-state rivalries. It can get confusing between the lines. I did take Oklahoma, but I think I might be willing to ride with Oklahoma State. They got a little firepower over there, but I think I'm gonna just stick it out with Oklahoma. They should win this game, but I think I'll take the over in this game because it's gonna be a lot of points. Neither one of them play defense. It should get real crazy out there. J Mick, how you feel about this game?
I mean, this is one of them games, man, because this is a true rivalry game. I mean, they call this game Bedlam for a reason. Like the craziest stuff be happening in this matchup year in and year out. I mean, the one interesting thing to note is that this might be the last time they play Bedlam for a couple years because OU is moving to the SEC next year, so they're not really sure when the next time they're going to play this game. And I mean, early in the week, I was with the Sooners. And I'm gonna have to stick with that because I think what happened because the Sooners lost to Kansas last week. I think what happened was, like it was kind of sort of a trap game, like because I mean, like their rivalry game was the very next weekend in Bedlam. So I just think that the Sooners are gonna play better. I think Gabriel's gonna play better, who's the quarterback for the Sooners. So I mean, for me, I would take the prop on Gabriel and I would take the prop on Walker, the Sooners running back as well. For yards and touchdowns for Gabriel, I would just take him on the yards. I would stay away from his passing touchdowns.
Who you like, kicker? Kicker still though. All right, if kicker not there, we're gonna go on to Washington versus USC then, J Mitt. I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key like I low key like both of these quarterbacks in this game. It's I feel like this one should be called battle for the first pick. Who's gonna go first off the board? Is it Penix or is it Williams? Like at this point, what you say?
Oh no, that's right. Like I was looking at them, I didn't even think about that shit. Like I was looking at the matches he was going to win. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, like it's the battle of the quarterbacks that's about to go into the draft.
I like Michael Penix in this game though. To me, he's been more consistent all year. He's been able to pull his team, along the line. He has no losses right now, so Caleb Williams gonna have to snatch that from him today. But I like Washington to win this game. I think I'll take Penix and I'll take Caleb on their passing yards, but I like Michael Penix for the 2.5 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at this game, man, like I don't like the Trojans defense, bro. Like you gave up 49 points to Cal. Cal is in no shape or form a good team. And you got to go up against Washington. Like Penix has been the Penix in the Washington offense has been struggling the last 2 weeks. So I'm not really I'm kind of iffy on that, because they when they've really been struggling. Like they haven't really, it's kind of like they played the Oregon game, they balled out in that game and won that game, and then after that he kind of been struggling. But I think it's a big game for him. I mean, it's a national game where he needs to step up, and I believe he's going to step up. And I mean, the line is only 3 points. And so, I just don't think the USC defense got enough to stop, the wide receivers that Washington has. I mean, they have so much talent on the outside that they're literally going to have at least one of the two wide receivers is going in the draft first round, at least one of them. And I just don't think USC can handle that. And I think if the game was in Washington, well, if the game was in Seattle where Washington is, and I think the line will be a lot bigger. So I think they're giving like USC the credit for like playing in the Coliseum or whatnot. But unless Caleb has like a virtuoso performance, I just don't see them winning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult one.
For me, man, I don't understand why this line is this close, to be honest with you. Um, I don't see how USC competes with Washington right now. I do agree, Penix and them boys, they done came out the gate a little slow, like the last 2 3 weeks or whatever. But he, they put up points by the end of the game. USC's defense is some dog waters, man. Like they are awful. I don't think this gonna be a competition, man. I really don't. Um, I think Washington gonna go up early and stay up.
Yeah, it could be, bro. This could be one of them games where it's like 70, 80 points. Like they could be going up there. Like they really could get out and it could get nasty. J-May, do you have any sleeper games we should kick on, or you know what I'm saying? See what's going on.
First of all, like on this USC game, let me just like I forgot to say, like I definitely like Washington with the -3. I definitely like the over. I don't see any way where they don't score over 80 points. Like I don't see it. As far as sleeper games this week, I didn't see a whole bunch. Because last week I called the ODB versus James Madison. I said definitely take OD plus the 20.5, and that definitely hit.
Yeah, it definitely hit.
Yeah, that shit really hit good. What I would say is look at the there's actually 2 Pac-12 games I'm looking at for upsets, right? So Oregon State, Colorado. I don't think Colorado going to win the game, but I like them to cover the game. And the spread is 12.5. So I think they can cover that. And then the second Pac-12 game is UCLA versus Arizona. Arizona coming off a big win against a ranked team last week. The UCLA won last week. The line is 2.5. I think Arizona could win. So I'm considering taking Arizona on the take them to win the game. So
okay, that's a good one. That's a damn sure good one. All right, so is Kicker there? Kicker back? All right, we'll see if we can get him at the end. So since we're going to the NFL slate, I want y'all to
yeah. My bad, bro. I'm bad. I was liking what y'all saying. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. My bad, bro. I'm gonna be in and out because I'm about to hop in the chair for real.
You hopping in the chair right now because it's your time to ride.
No. Go ahead. I'm still trying to find some way to park. I got some time. Go ahead. What you about to ask me? My bad, bro.
No, it's the final drive, man. We on the move. You know what I'm saying? We in the scramble drill, and we trying to find a play, man. We need you. We need you to put us in the driver chair.
All right, I got you. I got some nice plays for y'all. I got a couple for real. You can take the over on the LSU Alabama game for sure. That's a lot. You can take the over on the who they play again? Who Colorado play again? What's the name of the team? Colorado plays
Oregon State.
Oregon State. You can take the over on that. Take the over on the Washington game. Who Washington played? California. Washington played
USC.
USC. Then you could take the Oregon and Cali game over too. I like them 4 games for the over. I think that's just gonna be like a type of high scoring game, like both teams scoring like 20 plus, 30 plus points. That's my lot.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be high scoring. Hey man, that's the scramble drill with Cookie. If you on the move,
one more. Harrison Jr. anytime touchdown, easy money.
You on the move, you looking for a play, man. Run with the scramble drill with Kicker, man. He got you some plays. I think he hit every play last week, but like one, man. Everyone but like one. So you know what I'm saying?
And he be on the money with them plays, man.
He be on the money with them plays. But since we're going to the NFL, man, I want y'all to welcome our newest co-host, our newest member, Miss Arabia.
So week 9 NFL, 5 games we're going to go through that you should pay attention to. Just going to go in chronological order by game time. The first game is Chiefs Dolphins at 9:30 in Germany. It's both organizations' first Germany game, the NFL's first Frankfurt game, and the penultimate game of the 2023 International Series. The Dolphins and the Chiefs are both 6-2 coming into the game. The Dolphins are 0-2 against winning teams, so this is a chance for them to kind of change the narrative of the season. For the past 5 years, the Super Bowl has run through Kansas City. So if this game is sort of a preview of the AFC Championship, then both teams might want to make a statement. It's still early, but the Chiefs would strengthen their chances of that number 1 seed if they get this win. Even though I do want to see the Dolphins get a win against a good team, I don't think it's going to happen against the Chiefs in Frankfurt. So I have the Chiefs winning this game. Next is Ravens Seahawks at 1 o'clock in Baltimore. Both teams sitting on top of their division. Seahawks recently get into that number 1 spot after defeating the 49ers. Seattle's trying to run a campaign to show that they're one of the best teams in the NFC. They're right on the edge. Just Philly, Dallas, and Detroit have better records than them. The only issue going into this game is that the Ravens are getting better and better every week. Lamar Jackson is playing at a really high level, and a lot of the roster that went down over the first 3 weeks are now back. So the roster is getting more and more robust. The Ravens are on a 3-win winning streak. I do have that winning streak extending to 4 games after this week, and a Seahawks loss. Next game is Vikings Falcons at 1 o'clock. Both teams come into this 4-4. Minnesota is on a 3-game winning streak, and they're 3-1 on the road. However, the Falcons are 3-1 at home. Both teams having quarterback issues. Kirk Cousins ruptured his right Achilles tendon, had surgery, which he said was successful. So they're going to put in Jaren Hall, a rookie out of BYU. The Vikings did acquire Joshua Dobbs out of Arizona, but they haven't committed to him on Friday, and they haven't committed to either quarterback beyond week 9. But for now, for Sunday, they are starting Jaren Hall. The interesting thing is that Jaren Hall at BYU did run 90% of his plays through shotgun. However, in Minnesota, there's no other team in the NFL that runs more plays under center. So I'm interested to see if they just plop Jaren Hall in that same offense, or if they cater it to him a little bit more. Do they put him in shotgun? Do they put him in pistol? Interested to see what they do with that offense. Ultimately, I do have the Falcons winning at home, and the Vikings ending that winning streak. Next is the 4:25 Eagles-Cowboys games. The Eagles-Cowboy game. Cowboys defense is for sure carrying that team. They allow 17 points per game, which is 4th best in the NFL. Conversely, the Eagles defense allows 21 points per game. But if you translate that into yardage, as far as yardage, the Eagles are 8th best in the NFL. So it should be really interesting. That offense is humming with Jalen Hurts at the helm, with DeAndre Swift leading that running back room, with A.J. Brown breaking records for most yardage received over 6 consecutive games. You never know what will happen in these division games, as we saw with the Broncos Chiefs. But I do have the Eagles holding on to that one loss and coming out 8-1. And last game is Bengals Bills. This one's really, really difficult for me to call. Joe Burrow is looking more and more healthy as he comes off of that preseason injury. He was hobbling along the first few weeks, but last week against the 49ers, he was running around. So I think he's getting back to form. It's in Cincinnati. I think the trouble for the Bills might possibly be interceptions, because that Bills defense is really good at disguising coverages, and Josh Allen sometimes just puts himself in compromising positions and will kind of throw the ball wherever. So I do have the Bengals winning that game, not by a lot. I do expect it to be kind of a shootout, a lot of back and forth, but ultimately I think Cincinnati comes out with that win. Now, let's revisit week 8. See where these rankings are with you guys' game time predictions. We'll start at number 4, and I'm putting certified at number 4 because you skipped out on 2 game predictions. We're not doing that. You can't skip out on 2 game predictions and in honest. You gotta pick somebody. We gotta pick somebody. So in number 4 is certified at 10-4. Number 3 is J Mick at 10-6. Number 2 is Kika at 11-5. Number 1 spot is Smitty at 12-4. So we'll see where things stand after week 9. Best of luck to everybody.
Okay.
You about to give a nigga a shake. Oh, he said 10
All
minutes.
right. So listen, man. Now I'm gonna start with this. So first, first of all, lady, I don't want to do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I could do whatever I want. But Teresa lives in South Carolina, not. It's I'm not going to give these people. I'm not going to give my opinion on a bet that I'm not confident in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm gonna be 100% right, but if I don't like the game, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, cause look, when we was recording, right? She like, why certified 10-4? Everybody else got 16 games.
Hello?
I'm like,
Y'all
you can hear me? Jamie, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why certified can't hear me. But yeah, she was like, why he 10-4? I was like, oh, he didn't pick 2 games. She was like, what? How do you just skip out on 2 games? I don't know, shit. But yeah, we appreciate it, man. It's an honor to be number 1 against y'all, man. I when I was tallying it up, I was like, shit, I'm probably finna be like 9-7. Then I'm like, whoa, shit, I actually got a few of them things
Hey
right.
man, I know I cut out, man. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, we heard you, man. You was talking. You.
Yeah, man. We're talking about I gotta pick somebody. I ain't gotta pick nobody, man. What you talking about?
All right, we're gonna get into this 9:30 game, man. Dolphins versus Chief. This is in Frankfurt, Germany. The
Oh man.
Chiefs are favored by 1.5. I'm gonna let Jay Mick go first. This is one of his division peoples.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really fond of knowing in my own division, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We just played the Dolphins last week. The way I look at this game is right. So when we was playing them, a couple of their linemen went out, and I'm not sure if them linemen are gonna play. So I look at it like that. And I just think it's a bad spot for the Dolphins, man, because the Chiefs are coming off one of their worst games of the season. And I mean they got smacked by the Broncos. Nobody really seen it coming. Because, I mean, they beat the Broncos about 15, 16 times in a row. And they got smacked. They didn't even score a touchdown last week. I don't like the spot for the Dolphins. One thing I will say is like Jalen Ramsey, he played well against the Patriots last week, so I give him props for that. He looked like he didn't miss a beat. But I just think that when it comes to the Dolphins O-line versus the Chiefs D-line, I think the Chiefs D-line going to dominate them. And I mean, the only way I see the Dolphins winning this game is they got to get up early, and I mean they got to apply the pressure to the Chiefs because the Chiefs offense is not really humming like that. I mean, so if they're able to do that and get pressure on the Chiefs, I think they might be able to, win this game. And another fact that a lot of people saying, like on Twitter and a lot of other platforms is that the Dolphins have not beaten a team over 500 in like 400 days or some crazy stat like that.
Week 3 of the 2022 season.
So they
and they beat the Bills. The last team they beat was the Bills.
The Bills, I mean, over 500. So, I mean, I like saying all that to say I just like the Chiefs, man. I think the spot is perfect for them, and I just think they're going to bounce back with a better offensive performance. And I think their defense is going to be able to shut down the Chiefs. So I like the Chiefs minus the 1.5. Definitely take the over. Tyreek Hill going to show out because he's playing against his old team, so he getting his yards. And I would definitely take Kelsey's yards and a anytime touchdown and take Mahomes' yards.
All right, certified. You can get in here, man. I go after you.
Let me see, bro. On paper, the Dolphins should win this game. They really should, but it's like it's a few things that I don't like. Like the Dolphins players have been talking a lot this week, a lot. They've been popping off a lot. They've been saying this and that. And the Chiefs, man, I mean they're the kings. You know what I'm saying? And to use one of my phrases, Joe, I feel like you don't want to throw rocks at the sun. You know, and that defense, man, I think that defense is going to be ready. And I I feel like the Dolphins are putting too much into this game. I feel like they are. I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for, but I just feel like so. I think they might be a little tight because the Chiefs, like the energy that I'm getting from them is just you know it's just business. You know what I'm saying? It's another game. If we win, we win. It's early November. You know what I'm saying? We really, I've not only just the fan base, but I hear the players say, with regular season is cool, but come see us in the playoffs. And I agree. That Miami got a lot on this game, man. This is, in my opinion, a lose-lose situation for them because if they win, they should have won, but if they don't win, oh, y'all still can't beat teams above 500. So this is a no-win situation for them. Um, I originally had the Dolphins, but I'm switching to the Chiefs, bro.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs, man. That stat is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Every time you say that stat certified, I hear it. They haven't won against a team over 500 since week 3 of 2020. That's a horrible stat. Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs, man. But before we move on and give it in these props, man, shout out Bad Guy, shout out Lindsay, shout out Spody, uh, shout out Mike, Stu, Hollywood, shout out
I see you next
Thomas.
week, Spo.
I don't know who the stallion is, but shout out the stallion,
Hey,
Eagles
Smitty,
champ.
I'm glad y'all left me out because all y'all like the Chiefs. Y'all know who I like. I like the Dolphins.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Alan Johnson, say what up, kicker.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Shout out Cole, shout out Quezzy. Appreciate y'all for being in the middle. Oh, shout out She Talks Football, Miss Janice. Uh, yeah, man, this gonna be a game though. This is one of the only games that's at 9:30 in the morning that I was like, I gotta get up. I gotta be outside. I gotta have that TV tuned in. I gotta see this one, man. It's gonna be a
Hey,
good one.
hey, look at Kicker looking like a '90s R&B video. Go ahead, Playboy. I say, go ahead, Playboy. He's trying to get one early.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. Well, kicker, you since you on the screen, man, you know it's your turn, man.
Player props.
Nah,
Oh,
Seahawks Ravens.
Seahawks Ravens.
Ravens favored by 6 too.
I definitely like that 6.5. 6 points. You feel me? I think it's gonna be like a high scoring game for the Ravens. I think it's gonna be like something similar like the Lions. I think the Seahawks, they taking this West Coast trip. They ain't really play nobody. They played the Browns last week. Browns keep claiming they the number one defense, but you know who really got the number one defense? And we gonna preview Sunday. Give me Lamar Jackson, 2+ touchdowns. Oh yeah. Odell Beckham, anytime touchdown, y'all. It's his birthday. He's going to score tomorrow. I guarantee that. If he don't score tomorrow, I ain't going to no more Ravens games.
He
Oh
lying.
man, he lying.
I mean, has he scored all season is the question.
A bad guy certified said he had a long night last night, man. He said he gonna catch us next week with the real view, man. With the real view, man. He said he was a rough one. It was a rough one. I don't know what he did, man. He keep rubbing his damn heroes in my face, man. He making me mad, man. I'm about to jump in the
Hey,
truck, man, put some gas in and go ahead and make this trip.
come on up, dog. Come on up.
Yeah, but go ahead, J Mick. Go ahead, J Mick.
Now, I'm
Seahawks
gonna touch
Ravens.
on Marshawn. First of all, brother, I never claimed I was dark skinned. I ain't never claimed it. And I'm definitely part of the light skinned crew. So I don't know what you talking about, brother. But I mean, I'll get on to the game. So I actually like the Seahawks plus the 6, man. I mean, no offense, kicker. I mean, you went against my Bulldogs. I gotta go against your Ravens, bro. I like the Seahawks plus the 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think they gonna show up, man, because they showed up when they had to play the Lions. They beat the Lions in OT, so they showed up then. And I just think like a lot of people don't think that they are a real live contender in like the NFC. So I think they're gonna show up. I don't necessarily I know I picked them early in the week. I'm kind of shading off of that a little bit. I don't know if they can win the game, but I know they're gonna cover the game. So that's just how I feel. Like I mean, I just feel like it's a big spot for them because I mean the Ravens are one of the top teams in the AFC. So it's time for these Seahawks to show if they real or they not. And I mean, with the 49ers losing 3 in a row, like they're actually leading that division right now. So they got a chance to I mean, because I think they were like a half a game up because they have one less loss than the 49ers or whatnot. So I mean, they got a chance to get themselves a bigger lead in that division. Now, I mean, will they do that or not? I'm not sure. But I would take Kenneth Walker for anytime touchdown. I would take JSN for his yards because his yards are normally low. Give me Zay Flowers for his reception and his yards, and I think Zay gets into the end zone this week too.
Hey, hold on. Thomas said, "Shout out to the Albie Shore crew." Hey, listen, we ain't singing no songs and we ain't doing no dancing. This ain't no Albie Shore, cuz. This ain't Albie Shore, man. But go ahead, kicker, man. Hey, man, Albie Shore, come on, man.
No, I think it's certified time.
Yeah, I mean certified. Yeah, my bad.
I like the Ravens, man. The same thing I said about Philly. Like I don't know exactly how they gonna win, but I know Lamar gonna be involved in it. They kind of clicking right now. They're getting healthy at the right time. I don't like Seattle's offensive line. Um, the Ravens have been able to dial up pressure, even though they don't have like a household name pass rusher. Uh, I'm not sure how effective Leonard Williams is going to be. I don't like Seattle's offensive line or defensive line. Now I do like how they've gotten JSN involved in the offense. So I like his yards. As far as the game, I think the Ravens going to cover. Whatever prop Lamar got, he gonna get that. Like the Seahawks gonna give it up to Lamar tomorrow. I promise you. Um, who y'all running back, dog? Who's starting for
Hill,
y'all right now?
Gus
Anthony Hill.
Edwards.
Oh,
Gus
Gus.
Gus
Edwards.
Edwards.
And
All
then
I ain't
right.
gonna
he
lie,
well,
you could take Gus Edwards for 50 yards too. He definitely
Yeah,
gonna get
I
that.
was depending on
Anytime
it,
touchdown also.
as long as they don't go over 55. I like Gus Edwards. What's my man? God damn it, what's his name? The linebacker, middle linebacker for Seattle. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting his name.
Bobby.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Oz.
Bobby looked pretty good, man. But I don't know, man. All of those picks that Seattle use, half of them boys is not showing up right now on the offensive side of the ball. So I like Ravens big.
All right. My bad. My apologies. I just got an inbox, man. Hey, listen. Shout out to the people on Twitter watching too, man. On me and Jay Mitt channel, I just got like 3 messages. Oh, you ain't gonna shout us out? My apologies. Shout out to y'all on Twitter. I apologize, bro. I can't see y'all as viewers on the screen. I had to actually go to my Twitter to see. Shout out to y'all, man. I I picked the Ravens, right? Um, then I see the -6. I heard Jay Mick about the 6. I like the Ravens by 3, to be honest. I thought it was going to be one of those defensive closer games. You know what I'm saying? But certified kicker say it could be a blowout.
Hey, hold
You
on,
see,
brother. I ain't say blowout, man.
you say you like them
I,
big. You said you
oh,
like them
okay.
big.
Well, listen, man. Stop bringing up old shit, bro. Listen, I like the Ravens to cover, dog. How about that?
Okay. All right. So I do like the Ravens money line. I don't know about the 6. I'm a little skeptical with the 6. The Ravens are a good team. They just played pretty good against Detroit. They've been getting better and better every week. but the Seahawks also are playing pretty good football. So I'm gonna just take the Ravens money line. I'm not gonna mess with the points. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll let y'all pick the points. That ain't gonna be my poison. But I do like that boy Kenneth Walker for 50 yards. I like Gus Edwards. Anything 50 and under. I like him for that. Because I took him for 55 a couple weeks ago. He had like 51. I was really upset. I like Justice Hill for he playing kicker.
I think he's the backup running back.
Yeah, he playing. Hey, bro.
Okay, I like him for 2.5 receptions.
Hey, bro, his rushing line, you can take his rushing line too, is already at like 27. I mean, my bad, 17 and a half. I like him for 25 plus yards and the 2
That's
receptions.
kind of low though. Yeah, that's
right, ain't it? That's low. He can get that on one carry.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like him for the 2.5 receptions though. I take the 17.5 too. Shit. I mean, might as well. Those some loss for this game. We're gonna move on to the next game. Cardinals versus Browns. Browns favored by 11.5. Now this game here, I mean, the Cardinals been playing everybody tough, but I think the heart of their team is gone. Kyler Murray not playing this week. They let some rookie guy UDFA play. This could be interesting. I mean, if they can still fight like they've been fighting, I don't know about that 11.5 points. They've been in every game this year. I think they only got like 2 wins, Mick?
One.
Cardinals got 1 win, actually, only 1.
Against who? I'm just wondering.
I believe it was the Cowboys. I believe
the Arlington Stars. Hello.
So yeah, and Deshaun Watson ain't been jumping off no papers for me. So and he's starting today, so we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. But I like the Browns to win this game. I'm not gonna mess with 11.5 points. If I was y'all, I would probably buy down to 6.5 and take them by 7.
I don't know, bro. I like it. I like the 11. The Browns going up against a rookie quarterback. His first start, his first playing time. That's a tall task right there, brother. I mean, them Browns, that defense, that front seven, man, they get after you.
Hold on,
They
certified.
play,
I ain't trying to turn you off. I ain't trying to cut you off. But Marshawn said, "Turn your damn camera on."
Tell Marshawn if he wants a selfie, hit my DMs, dog. Leave me alone, bro.
He said, niggas act like the FBI and the CIA after them. Turn your damn camera on.
Had he been here the previous 7 weeks, he would have seen that I showed my beloved face. But listen, man, let's get back to football. I just think the Browns are going to overwhelm the Cardinals offense. I like the 11.5. I would like it at 14, but that's just me. I know 10 is a lot of points in the NFL, but like I said, man, a rookie quarterback getting his first action in Week 9 against the Browns front seven, that's a lot, bro.
I thought about that too. I was like, he gonna be on the ground a lot. Can their defense hold up enough? Damn. I feel bad for a dude. Your first start is against Myles Garrett. That boy for the other team. It's somebody else. The Vikings. Who they play?
The Vikings play. Shit, who they play?
Yeah, they got a division game, right?
They play the Bears, I think, ain't it?
No, the Bears play the Saints. Who the Vikings play this week?
I got it on here. Hold on. The Vikings play the Falcons. No, man.
Yeah,
he might be out. He might be out. Go ahead, Jay, Mick. It's on you.
Yeah, it's funny because last week I remember I said, "Give me the Cardinals plus the 10," and them dudes definitely covered that 10. But that was last week, and I mean, I was talking to some folk yesterday saying that if Kyler played, I could see them covering the 11.5. Kyler, the news dropped this morning. Kyler ain't playing, so I mean, Clayton Tune is playing. I don't know. I mean, I vaguely remember Clayton Tune in college. Like he wasn't that great to me. I mean, it's kind of like I'm picking the Browns to win. I just don't like in these NFL games. I don't feel comfortable laying there like 11.5 like that. That's just a lot of points in the game, especially the Cardinals defense has been playing well. So I'm kind of with Smitty on this. If I was gonna bet like the spread, I would try to drop that to like -7, and I'd take it at -7. I mean, that's what I would do as a better. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything to discuss. I mean, they traded Dobbs to the Vikings. Kyler probably gonna come back next week, and I mean, the Browns should be able to handle the Browns are playing in Cleveland, and they should be able to handle the Cardinals. And then if they don't handle the Cardinals accordingly, then I'm gonna have an issue with the Browns.
Kicker, you in the chair yet?
Yeah, I like the Cardinals cover that spread, that 11.5.
Ooh, he the first person to take the plus 11.5. I mean,
I mean, even if they lose, I don't think they're gonna lose by like 7 or more. It'll probably be about 7 at the most. So I mean, it is a tough team. They play hard too. They definitely do.
Okay. All right. So, next game, man. Next game up. Buccaneers versus Texans. Texans favored in this game. I didn't think they would be favored. I didn't know they would be favored. I do like the Texans though. I really do like the Texans in this game. Like, I don't know what Gardner Minshew got going on. He looked good, then he looked bad, then he looked. Oh, he just being Baker Mayfield. I forgot. He just being Baker. So CJ Stroud, I like him to bounce back this week. What he had 140 something, 150 some yards last week.
Yeah, he did not have a good game last week at all.
I would take him for maybe 200 this week. Maybe a passing touchdown. I like it for like 17.5 completion. I think that's what the line was when I seen it earlier, like 17.5 completions. I like all that. Texans -3. Certified.
So who they playing? When?
Buccaneers versus
Texans. Baker Mayfield is awful, man. Baker Mayfield is awful. I can't bring myself to like Mike Evans ain't even hitting his props this year, man. I just can't bring myself to put my money on Buccaneers in any way, shape, or form, man. I like the Texans to cover. CJ Stroud, he's probably gonna get his 2 tutties. Bounce back from that abysmal performance from last week. Yeah, I like the Texans at home, and Nico and my man CJ, they might get off tomorrow.
Okay. Go ahead, J man.
Yeah. So I mean, last week I rolled with the Texans, and they just let me down last week, man. They lost to the Panthers last week. I was rolling with them, and they let me down. This week though, I think they should be able to bounce back, and I think if they want to have like hopes of making the playoffs and staying in the playoff, race in the AFC, they got to win this game. And I mean, the only unfortunate thing is Damian Pierce, the starting running back, is out for the game, and I think Robert Woods, one of their backup, wide receivers, is not playing either. So when I look at the game, like I just think the Texans defense should be able to slow down the Bucks enough for them to win. So I mean, give me the Texans -3. And prop wise, give me Goodwin for his receptions. Give me CJ Stroud, over his yards and for 2 passing touchdowns.
Kicker.
Yeah, I like the Titans to cover. I mean, I said Titans, my bad. The Texans to cover that spread. I wanted to go back with Mike Evans, but I'm just tired of him just fucking my ticket up. So give me Godwin for like 50 yards. And CJ Stroud, like J Mick said, I think he gonna bounce back. I like that 2+ passing touchdowns.
I said 1, but I didn't know it was at 2. I think I seen it earlier. It was like I was looking at the thing. It had at 1.
Yeah, I don't think it's at 2, but I mean, like if you bet on FanDuel, I mean, you can alter to 1 or 2, whatever you want. The reason I said 2 is I just think he's gonna throw 2 touchdowns. Like I said, Damon Pierce not in there, so they got to ride with
no, his line is starting at 1.5.
1.5, yeah. So I'd take the 1.5. And like a sneaky little look, you might want to look at Devin Singletary. I know the Bucks are good against the run, but Devin Singletary, he's gonna be starting this week. His numbers should be pretty low. So I mean, if you want to gamble, and you might want to gamble with him.
You said Devin Singletary. Let me see what they got him
Yeah,
for.
I mean he's gonna be the starting running back this week.
Let's see what they got him at. Just for inquiring.
It
Oh, they
should
got him
be
at
like 35.
48 and a half.
Oh yeah, that ain't bad.
I
That's not
mean
bad.
it's not bad. Yeah, I mean they might be able to get that.
All right. So, all right. Next game, man. Bears versus Saints. The battle of mid. Um,
Mm.
they got the rookie still playing for the Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think Justin Fields was. I
yeah,
haven't. I
he
think he's
gonna
out
be out a
right.
few games.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I was taking the Saints either way, but I'm taking the Saints with the 8 now. Cause I don't know. That rookie guy, he looked at all right the first game. But I don't know. Like the Saints, they got a decent defense. I'm not gonna say they top three or nothing like that, but they formidable. The Bears, I don't know. They need an identity. It seems like without Justin Fields on the field, they don't really know what to do. So I'm gonna take the Saints. Give me the eight. Give me Alvin Kamara combined rushing and receiving yards. I think it was like 84 and a half. And give me what was it? Michael Thomas receptions. His receptions is at like 3.5. I'll take both of those as my locks. You can also give me DJ Moore for the 55.5 receiving yards. Certified.
Um, Justin, he played pretty good last week, but going into New Orleans, regardless of how, it's just hard to beat the Saints in that dome, man. Regardless of if it's offense or defense is leading this team, or it's I don't know what it is about that stadium. Um, I like the Saints to cover. I like Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown. Um, I'm not sure if Sweat is going to make that much of a difference this week. The Saints offense, Derek Carr and them boys are kind of been off. I feel like this is the game where they can pick up a little traction. So I like the Saints to cover, man. Plus Alvin Kamara anytime.
All right, go ahead, J. Mick. It's on you.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at this game, I mean, the Bears, they don't inspire me for anything. Like, I mean, they just, I mean, like they had a cornerback and like rumors to get traded. He didn't get traded because I mean, he wanted such a big contract or whatnot. I think the Saints are starting to get right. Um, and I mean, like, I just think the Saints defense should be able to bottle up the Bears offense. I mean, to me, the Bears offense, it's like they're hurt at the running back position, so they're forced to start Dante Foreman, and I think Rashawn Johnson, he played last Monday night, and he's gonna be backing up Dante Foreman again, and it's just DJ Moore because I do not trust Mooney, and I don't I mean like Cole Kmet is a good tight end, but I just don't trust the quarterback.
That boy Mooney be playing in butter before the game with his
Yes,
gloves on.
I mean the boy can't catch. It's crazy. I mean he's a wide receiver, but he can't catch. But
Hey,
yeah, so when I look at like it's kind of what like people in the chat been saying, like AK, I expect AK to have a huge day because I mean the Chargers were able to run the ball on them, and the Chargers don't really run the ball like that, and so they're going to give the ball to Kamara, they're going to give the ball to Jamal Williams, and I foresee that I mean Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, they're gonna have big days. And I expect Derek Carr to have a good game against that Bears defense because the Bears defense is not that great. So as far as props go, I mean, like, and I like Carr, Carr for over on his passing yards, Kamara for receptions and rushing yards, and give me Chris Olave for his receptions and his yards as well.
all right, kicker.
Yeah, I like the Saints, and I like Chris Olave, and I like Kamara to score, and I like his rushing yards and his receiving. It's gonna be a big day for y'all tomorrow.
All right, well. The next game is Vikings versus Falcons. Falcons 3 and hey, I think the Falcons are gonna have their best game of the year tomorrow, bro. Like they finally put Shitty Ritty on the bench, and they're gonna let Taylor Heineke, do a little something. I think Taylor Heineke can spark something. I mean, they got some weapons, man. When you look at the stats, when you really look at what they do, it Desmond Ritter is bottom tier quarterback. I don't know why he has so many yards, so many times to start, but he should have been benched. Probably week 2 or 3. But they gave him a little ride to see what he was doing. But I'm glad Taylor Heineke is going to play. I seen Taylor Heineke have some good games in the NFL, and I think tomorrow versus the Falcons, suspect secondary, they should be able to gash them for a good one. I like the
You mean a
Falcons.
Vikings suspect secondary?
Yeah. The Vikings suspect secondary. I think, and then the Vikings on top of that have a guy that's never played in Jaron Hall. Y'all heard Arabia say it. He played 90% of his snaps in shotgun, and the Vikings run a lot of under center. Um,
Wait a
this
minute. Didn't the Vikings trade for Josh Dobbs? He not starting?
Yeah, he not starting. They said he
Oh,
wasn't ready, so they starting Jaron Hall. I'm,
interesting.
yeah, I'm with Stu. I'm willing to buy this line up a little bit. I'm willing to put a little money on it that they beat him a little bit worse than what they're already doing. But yeah, it's on you, certified.
Well, man, hearing that Josh Dobbs is not playing, that kind of changes how. At first, I was going with the Vikings. I'm a little unsure right now because it's the Falcons. One thing I know about the Falcons, man, they're gonna play down to their competition. I know that for a fact. And for whatever reason, they drafted Bijan. They was going with him heavy at the beginning of the year, but if he gets 15 carries, man, I'll be shocked. Like they're not giving him the ball. So I feel like the Falcons are keeping other teams in the game, but no Josh Dobbs, man. I go Vikings. I go Falcons by default. I'm not sure if I like any of the props here because I like Tyler Heineke, but um, he'll mess up. He'll throw some picks. Uh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have to see. I don't have a choice but to watch this game because I live in Atlanta, so they're gonna make sure this is gonna be the only game on at 1 o'clock. So you know,
Yes.
That is terrible, man.
Hey man, it might get ugly enough they cut it off, give you another game, man. You know how it
I
goes.
mean, but at least you get a good 9 a.m. game at least, man.
Yes, yeah. So you can even it out, certified. You get to watch a good 9:30 game, and then you get to watch a shitty 1 o'clock game. But yeah, it's on you, J man. It's on you.
Yeah, I mean, if Kirk was in the game, I'd love the Vikings, but he's not. So, and I think they're going with Jaron Hall. I think it's their draft. I think they drafted him late in the draft last year.
Yeah, he come from BYU.
Yeah, BYU. I ain't really like him at BYU last year either. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, he does have Jordan Addison. I mean, the Falcons secondary is supposed to be improved. I couldn't tell from last week when D Hop went for 3 touchdowns last week. And I think it was Levis's first game that he played, so I couldn't tell. But I'm not gonna buy the lineup. I mean, give me the line, or if I was to buy it up, I'd half a point, man. Falcons -4 in case maybe late the Vikings. I mean, I don't hit a field goal and they only win by 4. I just it's gonna be hard for the Vikings to win the game playing a rookie quarterback. And I think Bijan might have a day. Like I think he hasn't really played a good game in a couple of weeks. So I think he's due for a game. And then when you got Taylor Heineke is going to play good enough in some games to get you to win these games. And I mean, Taylor Heineke likes to throw to the quarterback. I mean, not the quarterback, but likes to throw to the tight end. So I actually like the yards, the yards for Kyle Pitts, reception and yards for him, and reception and yards for Mijanu Smith.
Kicker, who you like?
I like the Falcons, and I like Bijan to score. That's all I like for real.
Yeah, I guess this game here is the battle of the bottom. All right, we're gonna move on there, man. We got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Packers. I don't know how the hell the Packers are favored in any game. That dude at the quarterback, I think it's time to. I think it's time for them to try the rookie that's probably sitting behind him. Whoever sitting behind him might need a shot. You muted, Mick.
And you ain't hear the rumor early in the week that so the backup for Jordan Love is Sean Clifford. Like he was a Penn State quarterback last year. The rumor was that if Jordan Love don't play better, he actually might play.
I'm ready for it because Jordan Love is really up. Like I thought. Listen, everybody was on the narrative all summer. Like it's a possibility they don't miss a beat again. You know they go on the same type of run they went on when Aaron Rodgers took the chair. Jordan Love ain't looking like it. And it could change. I could be dead wrong. I could be judging him too early. But I mean, it just seems like he ain't getting on the page with his receivers. He ain't getting on the page with himself. He need to try another page because that page ain't working. It just ain't working, bro. It just ain't working.
With a book, that's what they might need to do because he's been playing like some.
I don't feel like I don't like anything. The pack. I don't like anything with the Packers except for like that running game. That's about it.
Cooper Kupp. Give me Cooper Kupp too for the receiving yards.
Jordan Love has looked like ass. I really don't think that the Packers have a wide receiver number one. I'm not even sure if they got a number two. That wide receiver core is ass, man. Like they not creating separation. It's awful over there, man. LaFleur might be out of there, bro. He might be out of there. Like at the end of the day, I'm going back to him. I've never believed in LaFleur. I've always felt like, he just looks the role of head coach. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that he's a head coach. I don't even think he's a good offensive coordinator. He's been given the keys to a dynamic system. He had a dynamic quarterback, and he's done nothing at all. And it's like this team is just getting worse every season. The Packers defense is up and down. The only thing about this is Matthew Stafford is declining before my eyes. Like every week, he just finds a way to play worse. He has that UCL tear in his thumb. He's definitely going to play. It's a pain tolerance thing, but him and Cooper Cup have just not been on the same page at all. They have not. I don't know why this offense looks worse with Cooper Cup, but this game don't even need to be televised, man, at all. This should be a black. This should be a blackout. So I'll probably go. The under is looking really uh, uh, looking real pleasing to me right now on this game. I really like the under. If either team score a touchdown, I'd probably be shocked.
Oh man.
Yeah, they playing that bad right now. And I had high hopes for the Rams, bro. I thought the way the Rams came out the gate, I was like, oh man, we might really be battling the Rams for the division, and they was like, psych.
Let me show you my true colors. Hey, but they do got a receiver that I wouldn't mind being on another team. That dude Jaden Reed, I like him a little bit. He seemed to have a little juice in his legs. I would have definitely wanted him somewhere else.
Kicker say he likes Stafford 225 yards, and I think he said 2 touchdowns. I'm not sure.
No, he like him for a touchdown, his yards, and he like Stafford for over 225 yards, and he giving the Rams +3.
And he like Cup yards and touchdown.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. If I'm gonna take anything, I'm gonna take Puka on his receptions.
I mean, do we know if Stafford is playing? Because I heard he was a game time decision. So,
oh damn.
Yeah, like Stafford, they don't even know if he gonna play. Like, so I mean, if he does, like, I think it's like what Certified said, like it's a pain tolerance thing. I mean, Stafford's a pretty tough guy.
Yeah, they don't have him on the list as a parlay either.
Yeah, I think he's not gonna be able to see him there until like 90 minutes before the game, that's a 1:00 game. So yeah, like 11:30 Eastern. I mean, for me, this is it's tough to call, man. Like, I mean, I don't even know. Like the Packers have been playing so bad. I want to pick the Packers. I think they got a better roster, but Jordan Love has been so bad that. But I'm gonna ride with them because, like I said, I don't know if Stafford going to play. If Stafford plays, I might change my mind. I might go to the Rams side. But right now it's a game time decision, and I don't even know if he's going to last in the game. I mean, like if he tries to throw, he can't grip the ball or whatever. He's not going to be able to play effectively. And I just don't like the Rams have been running the ball really good, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do that against the Packers. The Packers defense is actually pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's a top 10 defense in the league or anything, but it's definitely one of the like it falls in that tier, like between 10 to 15 possibly, or maybe 10 to 20. So yeah, I mean, give me the Packers. I'm gonna ride with Christian Watson, man. He got that breakout one of these weeks. And I'm gonna choose him to break out this week. So give me his receptions and his yards this week. And also,
Money, man. You money,
and I mean,
brother.
also give
Second
me
money.
Aaron Jones his receptions as well.
Don't take Aaron Jones for rushing yards ever again. I took him. I took him for 25 last week. He ended up with like 24, 22, something like that. I was so upset. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, run the ball.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, that's been my rule of thumb for a while. Like, if you're trying to bet Aaron Jones, man, like, bet him on the reception, like in the receiving yards. Stay away from his rushing yards, man.
Yeah, they only got him for 2.5 receptions too, so that ain't bad.
Yeah.
That ain't bad at all. Well, it's back on you, J Mick.
And we're going to the Patriots Commanders game. I mean, this is a game that don't nobody want to watch, bro. I'm a Patriot fan. And I'm not even sure I want to watch this game. To be honest with you, that's how bad it is for both these teams. I mean, we 2-6, they 3-5. The Commanders have traded two of their best pass rushers. We're favored in the game only because we're at home. But I'm gonna ride with the team, man. I'm gonna ride with the squad. Give me the Patriots minus 2.5. I just think Bill Belichick's defense is going to do enough to confuse Sam Howell. And I heard what Curtis Samuel's out the game, so I mean it's pretty much going to come down to Terry McLaurin and Dotson. And I mean normally the Patriots are pretty good against number one wide receivers. I do expect Terry to get his reception and his yards because most likely J.C. Jackson will be covering them. So I mean his receptions are probably at like 5 and his yards are probably at like 665. So I would expect him to get that. Excuse me. For the Patriots, Deshaun Parker is out with a concussion. Kendrick Bourne tore his ACL, so they're gonna have to ride with the young boys. They're gonna have to ride with Demario Douglas, and I'm pretty sure Kayshon Boutte is gonna play in this game. And the last time Kayshon Boutte played, he played in the first game against the Eagles, and he was actually getting open. He just could not get his feet down.
I got a question for you, J Mick. Why the hell is Jalen Reagor playing?
Jalen Reagor's playing because we are hurt at the wide receiver position. Like, yeah, it's kind of like I said, like Kendrick Bourne
Remember
towards
Kendrick
ACLs.
Bourne went down.
Yeah,
oh my! I would have took anybody but.
I mean, the last couple games,
it's
he
slim
actually,
pickings this time of year, brother.
yeah, I mean, he's actually not played terribly. Like, he's actually when the ball's gotten thrown, he's actually caught the ball. So I can't really front on the boy like that.
Where is he catching it at? Is it deep passes, short passes?
It's like slants, like maybe like 8 to 10 yard slants.
He's pretty good with the slant game. He just can't catch them deep ones.
I mean, we ain't really been throwing to him deep because of the quarterback that we have. But as far as props for the Patriots, give me Mondre and give me Mondre for his rushing yards and his receptions. And then I'd also think that what was his name?
What about Demario Douglas? I see they got him pretty low.
And what's he at, like 2.5 receptions?
Oh yeah, 2.5 receptions and 42.5 yards.
I would take him for both because Mac likes throwing him the ball. Like once you get him the ball, like he's able to make people miss. So I would take that, and I would also take Hunter Henry for his yards. I mean, because from what I understand, the Commanders like aren't really that great at covering like down the middle of the field. So I think this is a game where Henry can have a pretty good game.
Yeah, they got him for 28.5. So I was already taking that one for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely take that.
For kicker, he got Patriots money line, and he would like to take Terry McLaurin over on his receiving yards. It's on you, certified.
Yeah. I'll take the 2.5 on the Patriots. I, Washington's defense is ass, man. They're going to make Mac Jones look like a starting quarterback in the NFL. I'm not saying Mac Jones is going to have a breakout game, but he's going to look like the game manager that they expected him to be. Uh, I just I feel bad for Sam Howell and what Belichick is about to do to this boy in this game. I want to watch this game. I feel like it's going to be like a defensive. But I like defensive games. 9-3. I like games like that. I like the Patriots to cover, and I agree. Terry McLaurin yards, and that's about it, man. Now I will say this: I don't think Mac Jones is going to throw a pick this week.
Okay. 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 So I like, unlike everybody else, I like Jahan Dotson for his yards. He snapped on us last week. I don't know what happened, but they got him for 40 and a half yards. I'm gonna take him over on the 40 and a half. I'm gonna take Terry McLaurin for the 61 and a half. I'm gonna take Demario Douglas for 42 and a half. I'm gonna take Ramondre Stevens for 48. Uh and I'm gonna take Hunter Henry for the 28 and a half. And I'm gonna take the Patriots. I'm actually gonna buy this line up a half a point, and I'm gonna take the Patriots -3 just to get me a little extra money. I think honest to God truth, the Commanders showed their hand during the trade deadline. They're not trying to win anymore. They gave away both of their best edge rushers off the team. Um, so I don't know how they're going to just like Certified just said. I don't know how they're even going to get pressure on Mac Jones if Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen aren't penetrating the middle of the line. I don't see it. I don't see it. Um, so yeah, give me the Patriots +3. I'm at -3. Uh, I think they run away with this one. Even though I know my boy under me don't want to win. I know he don't want to win. He want better
Yeah,
draft
it's
picks.
like so. Here's the thing, right? Going into the games, I don't want to win, but when I'm watching the game, it's just the fan instinct pop back into me, and I'm trying to win these games. Like I didn't want to beat, like I wanted to beat the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Obviously, I just don't like the Dolphins, but I wanted to beat them niggas. But I mean, I couldn't beat them. But like the Bills, like going in that week, I thought we was going to lose, and then when I was watching the game, I was like, oh, we actually playing like a real football team. So. Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going, Jay. Mate. Go ahead and jump into that game, man.
Colts Panthers. Man, this is it's a hard game to call. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Battle of the mid.
Yeah. Give me. I mean, I understand that the Panthers won last week. They're feeling good. They got their first win of the year. But I just think if you've been watching the Colts, man, the Colts have the capability to score a lot of points. Like they've been able, with Steichen and that offense, even without AR, they've been able to put up points. Like their running game is really, I dare you say, elite. I mean, like they got two running backs that have been really successful this year. And I just don't know if the Panthers have enough offensively to be able to score with them. And I get that the Panthers got a good defense. But I just don't think the Panthers have enough. Going against that Colts offense, and the Colts defense isn't that bad either. It's not great, but it's only pretty average. So I actually like the Colts minus the 2.5. Prop wise,
yeah.
give me Josh Downs, his yards and his receptions. I actually like JT to have a huge game. So I like him for his rushing yards, and I believe he's going to get into the end zone this week.
Okay, so for kicker, he liked the Colts, and he liked the same. He liked Jonathan Taylor for an anytime touchdown. Go ahead, Certified. Sir. All right. Well, I'll go. I'm gonna take the Colts also. I'm tempted to take this Gardner
Um,
Minshew 200 and go ahead. He there?
bad. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. He all right over there?
Yeah. All right. I was just saying. Um, don't look at the Colts.
Oh, damn.
Man, you
Okay.
got that Wi-Fi today, boy. That is not
Who's
good
kicking
today.
his ass today? Hey, so look, I'm gonna take the Colts. I'm gonna take Jonathan Taylor just like J Mick. I might even be willing to take Zach Moss. They got him at like 40 and a half. I might take him for the 41 yards rushing. They like to use both of those backs. Give me that. Oh, give me Adam Thielen receptions. I mean, that's the only person Bryce Young seemed to know on the team. So yeah, give me him for the receptions. All right, so the next game is Giants versus Raiders. Another game nobody wants to watch. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, J Mick.
Yeah, this is
Thank
these
God.
kind of spots be tricky, especially when you got a coach get fired and the players don't like the coach. It's a real tricky spot. So you got to be real careful here. Like a lot of the times the team where the coach get fired, the players actually play harder for like like temporary coach or whatnot. And I know that Waller is out because he got that hamstring thing. He's about to be out for a couple weeks. Saquon is playing. Daniel Jones is playing. The Raiders got Aiden McConnell playing. I get that the Raiders are -2, but I'm gonna rock with the Giants, man. They're getting their starting quarterback back. He's coupled with Saquon. I just think that the not the Raiders, but the Giants gonna play a lot better. And the Giants defense is playing a lot better, like over the last 3-4 weeks. Props that I like in the game. Give me Saquon's yards. And on the Raiders side, I see a bounce back game for Tay Adams. So give me Tay's receptions and his yards. I think he's going to get into the end zone too. So give me anytime touchdown for him, and give me Jacoby Myers receptions as well.
All right, certified. You back with us?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
All right. So
Real quick,
you
man.
wanna?
I
I'm
like the
jumping back.
Colts, the cover. I like JT anytime touchdown. And I like Zach Moss yards. Um,
All right.
as far as this Raider, man, I don't like the Giants' defense. I don't like that they gave up Lawrence. But Thibodeau has been playing pretty good quietly. Um, I'm gonna go with the Giants, man. I get it. Sometimes teams get a little boost when they switch coaches and quarterbacks and all of that, yada yada yada. But the Raiders are pretty banged up right now, man. And the Giants, I don't know what they really fighting for, but they're trying to win games. I don't know why, but with Daniel Jones coming back and Barkley, I think they might punch on the Raiders, bro. So I like I'm gonna go Daniel Jones got to be 1.5, right? Touchdowns,
Yeah. 1.5.
passing. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like it. Devontae Adams is going to get the ball for sure. He's going to get force fed the ball. So I probably take his yards too. But I like the Giants +2. Actually, I'd take the money line on the Giants personally. That's just me.
Okay. This gonna be the first time y'all ever hit me. Probably the last time y'all ever hit me. But I'm gonna take Daniel Jones over on his yards. They got him at 190.5. And J Mick always tell me if you can't throw 200 yards in the NFL, then you just don't need to be a starter. If he don't hit for these 200 today, it's gonna be real ugly.
I mean, especially against that Raiders defense. I think because if I want to remember right, I think Mac Jones threw over 200 against that defense. So if he could do it, anybody could do it.
Uh,
You get kicker
they,
Josh Jacobs anytime.
yeah, I was finna go to him because since it's me and his turn back to back. Uh, yeah, he like the Raiders and he like Josh Jacobs for any time. I've been scared as hell of Josh Jacobs, man. It don't seem like he motivated to run the rock or whatever it is. But he ain't having a good year. Like,
it's been real sporadic in his usage, man. Like he'll go a whole quarter and won't touch the rock. You know what I'm saying? And it is I don't understand it. It's just it don't make sense to me, man. Like Josh McDaniel, he just wasn't using his players. And leaving it up to Jimmy Garoppolo to go through his reads, man. Like you damn near got to go out there and hold his hand.
hey, but that Raiders head coach, isn't he an ex-Giant?
He definitely is.
Yeah,
He
So he
Antonio
might be
Pierce,
motivated.
right?
Oh yeah, he might be motivated today. I
he
don't
well,
know.
well, I think he's motivated just because he gets the chance to be a head coach in the NFL. I think that's
Yeah,
going to be motivation enough. I mean, I've heard people try to draw like correlations, like, oh well, he played for the Giants, he know the organization, but you're talking about over
that was a
12
long
years
time
ago, like.
ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure that his like institutional knowledge of the Giants going to help him at all. It's kind of like what I said. Like, I think his only advantage is that it's his first game. They done fired a coach that the organization and the team didn't like. So the players might actually play hard for him. But at some point, yeah, I mean, you could want to go into the game and play hard, but at some point, man, like the Giants do have talent, and if Daniel Jones could just put a couple drives together, I mean, I just think they're gonna win.
Facts. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next game because this battle of the mid is giving me a headache. Ah, shit, it's my game next. Fuck. All right, Eagles versus Cowboys. I'm buying this lineup. I'm taking my team, but I'm buying it up to 7. I'm buying it to 6.5. I'm taking the Eagles minus 6.5. Um, I'm taking Dak Prescott for an interception. I'm taking DeAndre Swift over on his yards, 56.5. I'm taking Devontae Smith over on his receiving yards, 49.5. And if I'm not mistaken, they are somewhere like 26 to 32 guarding tight ends. They're one of the worst teams in the league. I'm taking Dallas Goddard for 43.5. And I'm taking AJ Brown for an anytime touchdown. I gotta tell y'all this, man. I still want to take him for the 125 and the touchdown because he ain't stopped yet. So I think I'm gonna ride with that. Um, I don't really have many parlays on this. So I don't know what team this is. You know what I mean? So sometimes they're this team, sometimes they're that team. Oh, and I like Hassan Reddick for an anytime sack. Anybody else want to go? Yeah, they can go. I just know I'm taking this Eagles 6.5.
You gonna go, Mick?
Oh yeah, go and I guess I mean Smitty feeling a little bold this week. Like he really
Yeah, I know, right?
talking about
Somebody ate they
raise the line up
cornflakes this morning.
jumping on the porch. But like, yeah, I mean when I look at the matchups in this game, man, I do like the Eagles. I ain't gonna jump off the porch like Smitty did. I'm just gonna roll with the -3.
I'm
I'm gonna
telling you,
take that.
watch what I tell you, Mick. You're gonna be
I
looking
mean,
back
I'm
at
not
this.
saying that you're wrong. I'm just not jumping on the porch like you. That's all. I'm just not doing all that today. But yeah, I'll take the Eagles -3. Like when I looked at the matchups.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
And then,
He's feeling good.
you pressed to death. But yeah, like for me, I like the Eagles, and I look at the matchups. Like whenever I look at the Cowboys, if they D line can't dominate the other team's offensive line and get a pass rush, I mean, they're gonna get cut up like a fresh steak, man. Like that's what has been going down for the Cowboys. And I just don't think that the corners that they have are going to be able to cover AJ Brown and Smitty. I don't see that. And secondly, I don't trust Dak Prescott. I don't trust him. Like, and I feel like that y'all made an acquisition of a buyer from the Titans. He didn't play well in the defense because that was his first game with y'all team. So now he's had a full week of practice to learn the defense. I think he's going to be a lot better. I do expect this to be a high scoring game though, so I would take the over in the game. I said it last week. Until AJ showed me something, I'm taking that boy for 125 and a touchdown. He's been doing that for 5, 6 straight weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. So until he prove otherwise, it's kind of like the CMC, touchdown situation. Until he prove me otherwise, give me that man the 125 and the touchdown. Give me Brown for his receptions. I do like Smitty in this game, so I believe Smitty's like yards are like what it was like at 60 or something.
No, it's at 40 something and a half. 49 and a half.
So even better. Smitty, I mean, give me the over on his yards. I think Dak is going to have to throw a lot in this game. They haven't really been running the ball anyway, so give me Dak over, like the over on his yards, and I'm also going to roll with Hurts anytime touchdown as well.
Oh, for me, man, I ain't as bold as Smitty. I
Bro,
do
why
like
is it bold?
uh, you talking about a whole. You taking it from a field goal to a touchdown, and I
I,
like the
I
over.
I actually like us by 10. I could have
Yeah,
been really crazy. I
I
was gonna go 9.5.
I ain't too high
9.5 is
on y'all
crazy.
defense right now, brother.
But you want
I
you want to
like.
know? I'll give you a stat since you don't like our defense. This is the first time
Hmm.
our 11 starters
Hmm.
will be consecutive weeks.
Say words, son.
First time all season that we will have the same 11 people on the field we had last week, this week.
Say words, son.
So that
All
gave me
right.
a little bit more confidence.
So I like first off, I like the over. I'm still going AJ Brown anytime touchdown, 125. I think what's my man CD? He gonna have a game. Um, I like both quarterbacks. Um, I don't know, man. I'm gonna take the Eagles because they find a way to win. But even with that said, man, the Eagles defense hasn't looked on par as what they have the last like 2 seasons or whatever. But the Cowboys are the Cowboys. But I feel like this should. I actually think this should be 8 o'clock game. But I'm gonna go Eagles. I like Jalen. Um, I'm gonna take his yards. I'm gonna take his 2 touchdowns for sure. AJ Brown yards, anytime touchdown. CD, his yards, and I like what's my man, Dakota, his yards and touchdowns as well.
Nobody likes Dak for the interception.
Um,
Kevin
nah,
Byard has played Dak 5 times. He has an interception in every one of those games.
I don't
okay,
know, man. I mean, like y'all
we'll see.
secondary ain't not playing like they did
Yeah,
last year, though.
But listen. Only thing I could go off was what I heard. I ain't there, but they said Kevin Byard was a lot more interactive with people, trying to position people and help out this week in
yeah.
practices and stuff. So
I,
maybe
I
that's
mean,
gonna
I
help. Maybe it ain't.
I like the pickup, but you also got to leave room for some miscommunications as well.
True.
His first game. I know he had a whole week of practice and everything, but I just think it's going to be a high scoring game, in my opinion. A lot of offensive props. Micah, he might get a sack a few, and and
I don't know
and
about
um
that.
and Reddick.
Why that nigga getting no sack?
I'm just saying the way they be moving him around. You know what I'm
He ain't
saying?
got a
Like,
he ain't got a sack on us yet. I ain't giving him one today. He
I
been
mean,
playing.
Smitty
mm,
ain't
What? This
trying to
is
hear all
fourth.
that, man. You're not trying
This
to hear
is
that.
all
this
right,
is
all
what
right,
fifth
bro.
game against us, and he got 0 sacks. I'm cool.
Okay. All right.
I'm cool.
I mean, it go both ways, bro. Because I keep hearing Dallas fans saying Dak like what 9-3 versus the Eagles or
Eight
something
and
like that.
three. Eight and
Eight and
three.
three.
And if you want to dispel it, right? He 4-3 against Carson Wentz, right?
Uh huh.
Then he 1-0 against Jalen Hurts.
Uh
Then he
huh.
1-0 against Nate Sudfeld, and then he
Uh
2-0 against Gardner Minshew. So if
huh.
you really want to put some context on it, I mean, I mean, technically speaking, he
Okay.
3-0 against backups.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
So
Smitty wasn't
technically
trying to hear
against
all that.
technically against starters, he 5-3. It ain't really that
Okay.
much dominance if you take out the backups. And then they be bringing up that dumbass game where we had clinched the playoffs. We said
Dumbass.
all our starters, y'all play all y'all starters and beat us by 26. Like, come on, bro. Y'all want to talk about that? The last game in the season, we had nobody in, and y'all ran the score up on us. Cool. Just know
So
it's
so
get
y'all
back
y'all,
season.
y'all want some get back?
It's get back season.
Get back season? All right. I'm gonna
It's
put
get
that
back
in my
season.
book. All right.
All right.
So
So,
put that in my book.
hey, Kicker, you want to go? It's on you. Let Kicker get in here. He said he
Okay.
back.
Yeah. I like the Eagles. I like AJ Brown to score, and I like Devontae Adams to score. Yeah, give me Jalen Hurts 2+ touchdowns.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, who I say? Devontae Adams. My bad.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
Adams.
Damn, who the fuck
All
is
right.
Devontae Adams? Oh, my bad. I know who he is. My fault.
All right. So we're gonna go to this next game. This one could be interesting right here. Bills versus Bengals. I'm gonna let J Mick start again. Another one of his peoples.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be nothing interesting about this game. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, the Bengals handled them last year in the playoffs in Buffalo. It wasn't even a question in that game.
Yeah, they got beat up.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, I mean the Bills added Kincaid in the draft, but then going into the season, like they already lost Milano, and I just and like they lost Trey at the corner. I mean, like they added Rasul Douglas, but Rasul just got added this week. So I don't know how much of a difference maker Rasul Douglas is going to be when he only been practicing for a couple of days. And I just think the Bengals is doing what the Bengals do, man. They hitting their stride just like they did last year. They started off slow, and in the middle of the season they just started to hit their stride. And I mean Joe Burrow looked healthy. Jamar Chase looked good. Higgins is starting to catch the ball now. Boyd is there. Like Mixon ran the ball good last week. I heard Mixon was on the injury report, so they're not sure if he's going to play. I think he's got like a chest situation going on. The Bengals defense is looking good. I like the Bengals in this game, and I like the Bengals minus the 2. Prop wise, Josh Allen, give me the over for his yards because they're going to throw the ball. That's just what the Bills do. I like an anytime touchdown for Diggs because Diggs in the last game didn't have a great game. He had an okay game. A sneaky look is James Cook's rushing yards. I think normally they're around 40, 50 yards. So I'm gonna that'll look as a sneaky look. Give me Joe Burrow for
they got him at 46.5.
Yeah. I mean, it's always below 50. So I mean, like I would say like that like prop is a real sleeper prop. Because he's been playing well the last 3 weeks. I like Joe Burrow for 2 touchdowns, and I think Tyler Boyd will get in the end zone.
Okay. Kicker, you can get in here. You can go next. This AFC matchup.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I like the Bills, right? I don't want nobody to say I like the Bills because I need the Bengals to lose. Because I mean, we is the top dogs. You feel me? Let me make sure I show my face while I'm saying this. Because we is the top dogs. You feel what I'm saying? And we control our own destiny. You feel what I'm saying? So I like the Bills, but I ain't gonna lie though.
Nigga, be honest, though.
If I had to bet, I'd just take the over. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd take the over. James Cook rushing yards, like J Mick said, because if it's in the 40s, he definitely can get 50. And I like Jamar Chase passing yards and a anytime touchdown.
Sir.
Bengals clicking right now, feeling themselves a little bit. I don't like the Bills. I think the Bengals might punch on these boys real bad, man. I think this might get ugly. I don't like the Bills' defense. Josh Allen is going to have to play hero ball in order for them to win, and we know what happens when Josh Allen. You know what? Hold on. I just want to put this out there. A certain Buffalo Bills fans that we all know was in the Bengals space last week, booty clapping about my defense. I just want to let this unnamed Twitter person know when your defense get put on Pornhub, dog, I'm gonna be in the Bengals spaces, booty clapping. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, I don't see how the Bills keep up in this game. I, this might be in my. Josh Allen might have 3 turnovers. I don't see how they keep up with the Bengals. I don't. So I like Jamar Chase anytime touchdown. Joe Burrow's his yards. I'm gonna say Josh Allen gonna get his yards, but if he has a interception prop, take that.
Yeah, they got it for anytime interception.
Yeah, take that. Take that for
probably
sure.
for minus money too. It's probably not plus money. I tell you that.
Nope, it's minus 150.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So Vegas is like he definitely gonna give it up.
Yeah, they think he's gonna give it up. I'm probably gonna take that interceptions. I'm gonna take Cincinnati though. They've been rolling. They getting hot at the right time. Kicker say they control their destiny. Y'all got to see them again, right? Y'all played them once already.
Yeah, we play them on Thursday Night Football. When we wear the all black, we never lose. So I ain't worrying about that.
All right, so I'm gonna take Cincinnati. Yeah, I like Jamar Chase over 87 and a half. Anytime touchdown. Give me uh give me Joe Mixon yards. I'm gonna take the James Cook yards. I don't really know. I want to take give me Stephon Diggs for the 4.5 receptions. I know they've been on a different page, but when Josh Allen played hero ball, he passed to that man a lot. So I'm gonna take him for the 4.5 receptions. But yeah, give me the Bengals -2.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad prop to take because even last week he didn't have a good game against the Bucks and he still had over 5 receptions. So
Yeah, you can get back in here, J Mick. On you again.
man, it's just like I mean, like my division every damn way. Like shoot, I mean they got the Chargers and the Jets. This is a hard game for me, man. This is one of the games that I went back and forth all week. Because the Chargers have a high-powered enough offense for them to put enough points where the Jets won't have a chance. But the Jets defense, if they shut down the Chargers offense, the Chargers defense is one of the worst in the league. But I'm gonna ride with the Chargers, man. Like they only got two. Well, they got 2 or 3 wins. Like the Chiefs got 6 wins. The Chargers got to have this game, man. If they don't have this game, I mean, the coach might be looking for a new job. I mean, really, really soon. So I mean, they got to win the game. What I like in the game is I think Josh Palmer's out, so I'm really going like Quinn Johnson, his reception, his yards because they started to use him last week, so I think he's gonna have a pretty good game. I like Eckler for anytime touchdown. Like he's going on like the CMC touchdown thing where he seems like he score every week. I'll take that. For the Jets, I'll take the running back. What? Not Dalvin Cook, but
Bruce.
yeah. So I'm gonna take him for his yards, and I'm gonna take him for a touchdown because I think if the Jets get in the end zone, he's gonna be the one to get in the end zone. And I'm not sure what the under for this game is, but I kind of do like the under for this game too.
The game. Okay, hold on. Chargers Jets. I seen it earlier. I forgot what it was.
It's 40.5. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like the under. I like the under because the Jets defense is gonna stymie the Chargers offense a little bit. So
Certified.
I like the Jets, bro. Give me the
Ooh.
got one of the worst run defenses. I think they have the worst run defense in the league. Brees Hall is going to have a field day with them. Sauce is back. Both of their starting cornerbacks are back this week. The Jets had a few players banged up the last 2 weeks. Their defense is going to be back full force for the guys that's available. I don't like anything about the Chargers, man, at all. Justin Herbert has not been playing up to par. I know they had a good game last week. I forgot who they played, but that was kind of like a gimme game. Um, they coming across the country Monday night prime time versus. We all seen Justin Herbert prime time. This Jets defense is serious, man. um, yeah, I like the 3.5. I like Justin Herbert's yards. Give me Brees Hall anytime touchdown. Give me his yards as well. And yeah, that's about it. That's where I'm at with that.
All right. So Chargers versus Jets. For the sake of my boy Neffy, I would like the Jets to win this game so they can fire Brandon Staley because he want that man fired with all his might. But I don't think they're gonna lose this one. I don't know about that 3.5 because the Jets defense can stand up. I got a feeling it's gonna be a 3-point game. I got a feeling whoever wins this game, it will be by a field goal. But I do like Brees Hall for his rushing yards. This is at like 57, 58, 8.5. I'm gonna take that. Give me Garrett Wilson for his receptions. It's at 4.5. Um, and give me Quentin Williams for anytime sack. But yeah, give me the Chargers. I wish I could pick the Jets, but give me the Chargers, man. Kicker.
Yeah, I like the Jets to win the ball. Give me Brees rushing yards, anytime touchdown, and also give me Herbert passing yards and I think he had 2 passing touchdowns. Matter of fact, scratch that 2 passing touchdowns. Austin Eckler anytime touchdown, and give me his receiving yards.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of the Sunday slate, man. So we're gonna give you our first read, which obviously everybody has told you. The first guy on that list isn't playing this week, which is CMC. The second guy on that list, AJ Brown, 1 in 25 and a touchdown. Uh, and then, do y'all have anybody else? Y'all guarantee
So
lock?
I like to replace CMC with Alvin Kamara this week. Anytime touchdown.
Okay. J Mitt, you got a guarantee locker?
Guaranteed lock for me is Kelsey getting into the end zone, man.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
like Kelsey
yeah.
anytime. Hold on, I like Kelsey anytime, and I like your boy Tyreek Hill anytime.
Damn, J Mix, stop stealing my picks, man. I mean, Smitty. I
What
was
you
about
just
to
finna
say
get?
though, I mean, I know we only got one. A guaranteed lot, definitely Hill. Give me Austin Eckler too, for real.
Okay. All
Or,
right.
or or if you want me to, throw my guy LJ on there, Lamar Jackson MVP. You heard me?
Ooh, I already put my money on Jalen Hurts. He plus 370 right now, so my money looking a little bit better. It's plus money now. I wanted to fall a little bit for it to be a little bit more plus money, so I could really hit. But what's your Hail Mary for the day, Jay?
Shit, I mean, Hail Mary. Shoot. I mean, I said it earlier, man. I mean, give me the Seahawks plus the 6. And a real Hail Mary. I think Demario Douglas for the Patriots could possibly get into the end zone. So I mean, like the odds on that are like probably definitely plus money. I mean, pretty long. But I mean, the thing is, I mean, somebody got to score for the Patriots. So yeah.
My Hail Mary for the day is Justin Herbert for 3 passing touchdowns. I
Ooh.
mean, it's like plus 280. I mean, I'm gonna take him for the
Who
three
you say again?
passing.
You said Hurts.
Herbert, Herbert, Justin Herbert.
Oh yeah, I can see that
Mm,
happen. I can see that happen because that's a primetime game, right? Monday
Yeah,
night
that's the
game. I can
mm-hmm.
see
Monday.
that happen.
If you want to take me for another one, I'll take Patrick Mahomes for over 315. It's crazy plus money too. It's like plus 250. And you
I
gotta get
like I
you.
like Tua for 3 touchdowns passing.
Ooh, you got a Hail Mary for us, certified?
Nah, not this week. Not this week.
I got one for certified. I'm gonna take his spot. Tariq Hills over his 2+ touchdowns against his former team. I like that.
I think that's super plus money too. Cause him for one touch, they don't even want to put him down for an anytime touchdown on sleeper, but they got him on an anytime touchdown on prize pick.
See, I don't know, man. I just the Dolphins have a history. Well, Tyreek, they can't get him the ball when they play good front sevens. They cannot get him the ball, man.
Hold on, let me see this anytime touchdown. What they got him for? Tyreek Hill. Yeah, they got him for an anytime touchdown. It's plus money already for one. If he get two, that'd be crazy. I might put that on one of my tickets just to see how it play out. All right. So, hey man, that's been a great show, man. We appreciate all y'all for popping out. Any final words for these folks, man, before we get out of here? Hey, hold on, before I pass the mic. For the sake of my ears, please, Chargers, please don't let the Jets win, bro. I do not want to come in Tuesday morning and hear these dudes in these spaces that are Jets fans yelling at the top of their lungs. Please, for me. My ear already be hurting. It already be enough yelling from the Cincinnati Bengals fans. Then I gotta deal with the Jets because
I
the
mean,
Jets win. And the
it's gonna
Dolphins
hurt.
lose. They like in
It's
like
gonna
second.
it's gonna hurt anyway because I mean you got the Bills and Bengals playing, so either one win, it's gonna hurt off that anyway. You feel me?
Damn. All right, never mind then. Take that back. All right. Any final words for the folks, man?
Yeah, man. Go Nose.
Oh, that's what I meant to tell you earlier, bro. What's her name? Wilson out.
Oh, okay. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I meant to tell you like earlier, but we had got into it, and then
Yeah, I still think I think I said the spread is 21.5. I think we cover.
What are you
Oh
taking
yeah,
the
I'm
21
glad
and a
you
half?
said that because I was thinking about that, J Mac. Who y'all play again?
Pitt.
Right, I was thinking about that. But see, it's cold though. You know how them Florida boys play against in the cold.
Yeah.
Next
We'll
week
see.
is when it's going down.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Jamie, you better put your money on Florida State versus them damn tropical depressions, man.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
talking
we
about the
get
Hurricanes?
The Miami Drizzles.
That's I mean
scattered
that's
showers. What the hell are you doing?
I like my
that's
Hurricanes.
tough, man. I mean, like, and I'll get my verdict next week on that game, man.
Yeah. The thing I like about our last run is we play Miami, then we get like a little break against North Alabama, then we play Florida. So we get like a little warm up game in between to keep ourselves healthy. Shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the dogs, man. I mean, and we play at 3:30. Shout out to all the Twitter folks in the comments, man. I mean, like, we really do, and I mean, like, appreciate y'all putting in and all that.
Hey, the dogs playing somebody above 500 this week.
We playing Missouri. They lost one game. They're the 14th team in the country.
Hey, bro, I'm just trying to check, brother. That's all. Word on the streets is you only played 2 teams above 500 this year. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying what I heard.
Three. Okay, we played three.
No.
But I mean, when we play in Missouri, they are 14th in the country. And then next week we play what? We either play Ole Miss or Tennessee. Like 3 out of our next 4 opponents are ranked in the top 15, man.
Oh, hey, I know. I ain't see that person here today, but shout out to the litter box. Ohio State Rutgers has started. They told me that Ohio State was winning. I did not take them. I took Ohio State. I would not take
beat
Rutgers.
The shit out Rutgers.
I was not gonna take Rutgers, but hey, shout out
Rutgers
to the litter
got
box.
a football team.
They got some type of team. I don't know if it's football.
63-0. Ohio State.
I'm just gonna get ugly today.
What's the spread on that game?
2+ touchdowns.
What was their favorite? What was Ohio State favorite by?
Probably like 30-something points. At least
18 and a half.
I think it was 18 and a half.
Stop it.
It was 18
That's
and a half.
disgusting.
And
It's in Rutgers, so really it's like
spread.
it's in Rutgers, so it's really like what 21 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, they about to get beat down with I don't know what, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be. How do you want it?
Oh yeah, hey man, anybody here that's still here for Twitter in the morning? Mel's house, she gonna have the space. I will not be attending the what is it? What that shit called? The inside leverage 6 o'clock in the morning space. I will still be. I will still be sleeping.
Man, I'll be waking up at 9 a.m.
I'll be in there. I know I'll be up.
But then again, it is daylight savings time.
That's my sleep.
Huh? Oh, it is daylight savings, so it's gonna be like 5 in the morning.
Damn, it's daylight savings. Oh my god.
Yeah, go back tonight.
Yeah, bro. It's November, brother.
Yeah, it's November.
Yeah, I might.
No, I'm just saying though, bro. It be like 4 o'clock. It be dark as shit. You be thinking it's like 10 o'clock
the streets tonight, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying, like, but.
Hey, tonight if you clubbing, you get an extra hour in the club tonight, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean,
y'all can have my hour, dog, because I won't be there.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
That's the good part about the club days.
Yeah, you out partying 12 o'clock. It go back to 11 o'clock. You get an extra hour, dog. You turn up.
I'm hitting the streets tonight, boy. So yeah.
What you got going on tonight, Jay?
Man, and me and a couple of my homeboys just about to go out in them streets. That's it, man.
Yeah,
about to have some fun.
He ain't trying to incriminate himself. I feel you, brother.
I'm gonna go see the Nittany Lions versus the Terps, and then after that, I'm gonna take my dumb ass in the house. You know, get a bottle of Patron. Then, you know, get ready for the ball.
Hello.
Watch my boys beat up on them seagulls. Hello.
Hey man, but we appreciate all y'all for coming out, man. Hey, we're gonna be here every Saturday, so don't miss an episode, man. It's about to get fun in here, man. We about to improve. We about to get on pace. Catch us on Twitter, man. Y'all see the names down there. Y'all can find us easily. Hey, we here, man. Appreciate all y'all. Until next time, man.